a lot of great friends with great ideas, and what I like to do is kind of just show them visuals of how it could work to kind of spark their one inspiration, and two to just let them know that stuff being ready is not as far as they think. So I have a friend that's interested in using their acumen in stock trading and their ability to look at the prospectus of the quarterly reports of Fortune, 2000 companies, to make some predictions and even manage wealth of wealthy individuals. So what I'm looking to do for them is use all the information they gave me to make a prototype that kind of works in theory of what they were looking for as far as what they told me, just so they can get some inspiration with a quick deployment, see how it works. I've already taken all the information and put it into a project in Claude, just regular Claude, the one that you can use on your desktop in the browser or on your laptop or even on your phone. It's called InvestBloc. And I took our conversations together, ran some searches and queries to see what would be the best thing there, and had it come up with a prompt, one single prompt that I'll go ahead and put in Claude Code. And the one thing I will need is an API key. So I will do that after I open the terminal. So I'm on a Chromebook. So I have terminal that runs Linux under Penguin. And then to start going, it's going to load up its internal terminal. And it's starting the Linux container, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and run Claude Code. It'll open it up and always ask me to say yes, it's okay. Right, so what I do is I'll copy this whole thing and then just run it. So to run it, you have to push Control-Shift-V. Now you see it has a lot of lines here. Press return and run it. You're about to build something revolutionary. So the next thing I know is like there's another way to use current session resets. Now you can see that I'm using a lot of Opus today. Opus only resets Sunday. That's quite a bit of time. It keeps going back. So that must mean that this is the Claude API key must be running on Opus. That's not necessarily great because I have a lot to do tomorrow, but I guess I'll be using Sonnet for my stuff. No worries. So this will involve an API key. API keys, you can think of them like gas pumps. So it's like going to the gas pump and using Claude Code by the usage. And this will be probably necessary for getting the full power of the app that I have. And so what I will do is I'm going to create an API key by going over here and just create an API key and get it. I'm going to pause it so that my API key doesn't get stolen, because somebody could use it to run the bill up. So I have the API key. What I'm going to do is, one, it's going to ask for a lot of permissions when you're running Claude Code. What I usually like to do is just let it run without having to ask you. And that's just going to happen around it. So one thing is you always want to accept, like say always accept this, like the permissions when they ask them. So that way you don't have to keep stopping. Now it has this workflow that it's looking to do. And my job is to help with that. Right. And while it's doing that, you can talk to it to get more context. Give it information, ask what it's doing, things of that nature. And I'll go from there. I'm going to scroll it up. So my API key is just not sitting there. I'll probably just stop that one in a second. All right, so it's looking for funding. 21 packages. It's not terribly huge. It looks like it's doing a manual project structure for better control. And when you see this bash, that means it's actually like doing something tangible. All right, so right now it's just on the dependency part of this. And it looks like it's going to be using Tailwind for a custom theme. So it just created all the necessary dependencies and it's installing them. And I love how you can look how it's running. The other thing you want to know, so it's going to have to upload and download files to your computer, which you can later push to GitHub. So I'm going to allow all edits. But really, you kind of just let it do its thing. Ask you for permissions and things of that nature. And as you get better at understanding what it's doing, at times you can interrupt it as you need to help guide it to have a better output. But for this one right now, I'll just kind of let it run. And then I'll probably do another video that shows what it looks like, because this could be going for a while. And I won't bore you with that. But just wanted to show you how you can use a prompt, put it into Claude Code, and how it will go and just set everything up, show you what it's doing so you can interject at any time and get her done. Have a good one.